Game time. Bring the pain time.
But the point is to keep an extra eye on it and also introduce yourself.
I like the one photo.
For one to be nice.
Yeah, but
Still so early in the season, Clark. I'd have to think any stats or averages get taken with a grain of salt.
Yeah, you haven't had enough runway yet. I mean, you have to take it all with a grain of salt, and especially if it goes against the strengths of your players. You have to see if, in fact, the change you're seeing is sustainable.
Here are the 5 for the Lakers. We've got LeBron James, Austin Reeves out there with Luka Doncic. Then it's MP, and it's Ayton in at the 5, down low. Doncic, no good. And here's Randall. He'll bring it up for the T-Wolves. Outside McDaniels. Pass to Edwards. Randall outside. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. And DiVincenzo with a basket on the assist by Edwards.
Well, I like to see when guards come inside. DiVincenzo trying to send a message with that hoop.
On the wing, MP. Here's James. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Outside Edwards. Randall, a screen on Doncic. Here's Edwards. Pass to McDaniels. Sends it home from three-point land.
Attacking right away. McDaniels wasting no time there.
James, a screen on Edwards. To the inside. And James gets it to go.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Gobert. In his last outing, he had 11 points. DiVincenzo, the pass to Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Excellent mobility right there. I like when Gobert rolls to the rim with that aggression.
Here's MP. And a nice finish on the layup.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Here's Randall. We saw him with 29 points in his last game. DiVincenzo against Reeves. Pass to Randall. Over Ayton. Second shot opportunity. Randall can't hit. The Lakers trail. MP with it. He's picked up by Edwards. The shot by James, no good.
He felt the defense on that attempt. Great rim protection.
Clark, when you look at the evolution of Julius Randle, talk about his playmaking.
Yeah, he's worked on trying to see things as they develop a little more, and I imagine he's done a lot of film study. I could only attribute some of his improvement to that. He's looking for others intentionally and aggressively, so I think that's part of why his teammates enjoy playing with him. They know he's making the effort to distribute the basketball.
And it's Doncic missing. Minnesota leading by 3. Pass to Randall. Out to DiVincenzo. To the paint. Here's Gobert. Oh, rejected by Ayton.
Ayton was tracking that one all the way, meeting the ball right at the rim. I mean, that's great defense.
Hey, you know what he lacks in size, he makes up for with his vertical.
Edwards with it. Now guarded by MP. McDaniels got room. James with the rebound.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Pass to Randall. Now here's Gobert. Outside, DiVincenzo. No good from outside. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Doncic passes to Burke. Ayton, a screen on Gobert. The drive by MP. And there's James from the arc. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Burke's got 3 assists in the game.
Well, I tell you what, you better track Bron all over the floor, or he's going to make you pay.
Now here's Randall. He's scoreless. He can't get it to go. Some solid defense from James.
I mean, he's yet to make a shot this quarter. At some point, you got to look for other ways to impact the game. Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
And a chance to see the latest edition of the power rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. You look at the Grizzlies, they've risen to 3rd in the latest power rankings, playing well as of late.
Well, I think for the Lakers, they're making some progress. Still looking up at most of the league, but you got to keep pounding the rock. Progress comes in fits and starts.
Randall nails it, and he's 1 for 5 with that one.
Boy, he is fundamentally sound. Tough cover.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I briefly spoke with Chris Finch. I asked him about LeBron James and what his team's defensive game plan was against him, and he said to me, hope and pray that he misses a majority of his shots. With LeBron, there's only so much you can do against him, but we're going to do our best. We'll see what happens here tonight. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie.
This is what they were hoping to get from him tonight. Solid performance.
Timberwolves trail by 4. Outside McDaniels. MP against Edwards. Pass to Gobert. Ooh, excellent D there from Ayton.
Defense doing just enough right there. Sometimes that's all you need.
Burke, the pass to James. To the middle. Oh, deflected. And stolen by Edwards. And the shot goes in. Randall's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
Good gamble that time by Edwards. He, as much as anybody, wants this team to be out in the open floor.
Here's James. McDaniels with the rebound.
He just missed it. He's typically solid from mid-range.
Randall outside. Can't tie it up. That one misses.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of the slump.
From deep, MP doesn't go in. 2 for 4 in this game. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point land so far. Randall finds McDaniels. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot 1 more at the line. And Minnesota with some changes. DeSumo, he's checked in for Julius Randle, and it's Highland in for DiVincenzo. And then for Los Angeles, Hayes is checked in for DeAndre Ayton, and Hachimura is subbed in for LeBron. That puts him in the lead. And it's 7 points now in the game for Jaden McDaniels.
Strong work inside by the 6'9" Jaden McDaniels, showing how effective he can be down there.
Anderson's checked in for the Timberwolves. And Reeves has got the ball here for Los Angeles. Trailing by 2. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Well, the Timberwolves this summer signing extensions to keep their elite front court intact. In bringing back Julius Randle and Naz Reid, they maintain a team strength, one that seems more necessary than ever in the loaded West, guys.
Making the commitment. Okay, thanks for the report, Shams. And so it's the Lakers with it. following the score by Minnesota. And here's Doncic. Had a tough time getting anything going against the Blazers. To stop the run, it's rebounded by Minnesota.
He can't get anything to fall, at least not this quarter.
Edwards finds Anderson. Inside. Oh, and Gobert. Powers it home.
Throwing it down. Gobert using all of his height there.
Edwards against MP. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Smart's checked in for Doncic. And Clark, for all the excitement around acquiring Luka Doncic, now the Lakers hoping to get him back to the NBA Finals.
Yep, his youth sets them up for the future, BA, but with LeBron James in the fold, they still want to try to win now.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Hayes with a screen on Highland. Reeves. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Minnesota leading by 4. Down low. Howard down after the assist led him to the lane.
What he lacks in height, he certainly makes up for with his bounce.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
MP outside. Hayes, the pass to MP. 5 on the clock. And here's Reeves outside. Pure from three-point range.
Well, Reeves takes a bunch of three-pointers, and he connects on a lot of them.
Highland looking for an opening. There's the drive. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Highland. And now let's glance at the league's most aggressive defensive teams from last year. 5th, the Timberwolves.
The players in the league that worry about getting their numbers each night were often disappointed when playing this team last year. They were one of the best at opponents' points allowed per game. They set the bar pretty high for their defense this year.
Randall, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. And Kyle Anderson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. MP right side. Out to Hachimura. Clock at 6. From deep, Reeves. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Conley passes to Dosunmu. Here's Highland. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. And the Lakers shooting 45% from the field in this first. Clark, last season, the Lakers reached 50 wins for the 34th time in franchise history. An incredible number.
Yeah, that's a big-time number, and only the Celtics have more 50-plus win seasons with 37 total, and I think the difference in championships is between these two franchises, the Celtics with 18 and the Lakers with 17. Consistent greatness for both franchises, clearly. 2 pillars of the league.
Count that bucket. Randall's got 6 points.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Kicks it out to Smart. Fires from deep. First shot won't go. And Minnesota's gone 1 of 4 from deep. And the basket by Highland.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Now here's MP. Last game for him, he picked up 10. Pass to Reeves. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot from deep. MP. And Conley grabs the miss. Over Reeves. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. So at the end of 1 quarter of... And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And when you consider how Minnesota is doing, guys, your thoughts?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
They've got Kyle Anderson, Ayo Dosunmu out there with Julius Randle. Then it's Bones Highland, and it's Conley in at the point. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Now here's Dosunmu. Conley up top, guarded by Doncic. Minnesota needs to get off a shot for 3. Randle. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Their next game is at FedEx Forum in Memphis for a matchup with the Grizzlies. That'll wrap up this short 2-game road trip. MP, the pass to Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
You know, you see how comfortable MP is operating pick and rolls? Just great decision-making from him.
Here's Anderson. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. Anderson's gotten his first basket of the night.
And talk about imposing your will. That's 10 straight points in the paint.
Well, constantly finding lanes to the basket, getting great looks inside.
They get it back. Tries again. Oh, Luka playing grown man ball inside.
Boy, there is no quit in Doncic. He competes every play, every game.
Conley passes to Dosunmu. Three-pointer. And Reeves pulls it down. And Reeves has got the ball here for Los Angeles. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. They're coming off that loss against Portland.
They just weren't careful with the rock. The passing was loose. The ball handling was lackluster. That's not how you win in this league.
Well, you know, you got to take care of the basketball. Hopefully, they learn from that game and are better going forward.
Here's Randle following the score by Los Angeles. Off target from outside.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
And out of bounds, the Lakers will take it.
4th in three-point field goal percentage, 5th in opponent points per game, and they landed in the top 10 for opponent field goal percentage. They're a team that obviously values a solid team defensive effort and doesn't look to give up a lot of easy looks.
And as you were saying, they were great beyond the arc, stretching out opposing defenses, giving opponents headaches. Clark, the one expression you hear a lot in basketball, reward the big man. What's that all about?
Well, you know, B.A., the big guys often are the guys doing the dirty work, the unsung work, rebounding, setting screens, getting up and down the floor to create opportunities for their teammates. But they also want that rock, too. So get them the ball every now and then. Let them eat.
And Minnesota making a change here. Anderson's checked in.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Good on the bucket. Randle's got 8.
Every night, Randle draws a ton of contact, and he dishes it out, too.
And there's James from the arc. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Randle inside, guarded by Doncic. Good work there as it goes. Randle's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
MP looking around. Here's James. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 5 assists tonight.
Hey, I really like what I'm seeing from LeBron here tonight, keeping it simple. He's going to the hot hand, which is him. That's pretty good.
Randle can't hit.
He converts those at a high rate, but not that time.
Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Pass to Ayton. Shoots over Anderson. Again, Los Angeles.
Yeah, after a nothing first quarter, he's bounced back nicely.
Outside Conley, and here's Highland. Anderson with a screen on Doncic. And finished off by Anderson.
They call him slow-mo. That dunk from Anderson was anything but slow-mo. That was power-mo.
Pass to James. Screen by MP. The 3. Offensive rebound. Ayton, a screen on Highland. Kennard outside. The three-pointer off the mark.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And it's in there.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now, here is James. 14 points his last outing. Here's Highland. Finished off the break. And now it's a 4-point Minnesota lead. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Minnesota.
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense, getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
But how about their scoring in transition as well? That's been a big factor to this point. Are those high tops or track shoes these guys are wearing? My goodness.
Now here's Doncic. Oh, wasted no time on that one. Doncic has got 5 points in the quarter.
You know, if Luka wants the three-point shot, he just takes it. No hesitation.
Well, Clark, the Luka trade is perhaps the most shocking in NBA history. What was your initial reaction?
Oh, I was surprised, just like everybody else, BA. I don't know anybody who wasn't surprised about it. You think about Luka and how he has produced in his time in the NBA. He appeared to be the face of the franchise for the Mavericks. But apparently there was some concern about his defensive effort and also perhaps his conditioning level not being where it needed to be for him to continue to play at the level he's been playing at.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Chris Finch getting buy-in from his players top to bottom. Anthony Edwards said he's such a great coach and just a likable person. He will coach you hard, and he comes in ready to work every day. We look forward to working with someone like that. Brian, back to you.
Has him bought in. Thanks much for the report, Allie.
You know, guys, every year Randall seems to improve as a scorer. You know, he's looking more and more confident, more comfortable out there scoring the ball.
Now here's MP. He's got 10. Kicks it to Doncic. James against Edwards. James inside. Banked it in off the glass. James has got 15.
How many times have we seen LeBron do this? Take over a game. Put up big scoring numbers. A bunch.
For 3, Randall. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Doncic has got 5 rebounds tonight.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Pass to Gobert. Up top, Randall. Gobert with a screen on Ayton. Here's Randall. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
Boy, he's been a monster this quarter, carrying the load for sure.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Desumu's checked in. And then for Los Angeles, Hachimura comes in for Ayton. And Smart subbed in for Kennard. Smart passes to MP. Here's James. Defended by Gobert. It's good. James has got 6 in the quarter.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
Minnesota in the lead. Dosunmu with it. Last game for him, he picked up 13. And it's McDaniels off the drive. And Dosunmu with the 3. 7 points in the game.
And they're winning and playing with great confidence, but they need to be more efficient with those three-pointers.
Yeah, and the perimeter shots, though, not really falling at a good clip here. So I think they may have to back out of that a bit and not settle for those jump shots.
Here's Smart. Oh, my goodness. Smart with a tough finish.
I like watching Smart get it done inside. He is such a fearless competitor.
Pass to McDaniels. Gobert with a screen on Doncic. McDaniels. LeBron with the rebound. And they pick up 2. Gobert's got 8 points.
Love seeing that kind of activity on the offensive glass. Nicely done.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Yeah, he just couldn't get out of his own way there. I like the aggressiveness, but that's his second foul.
Here's what Los Angeles is going with right now. Hayes comes in for James, and Austin Reeves is subbed in for Doncic. McDaniels with a steal. Hachimura against DiVincenzo. Pass to McDaniels. Let's go with a 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Nifty move. McDaniels with the rebound.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Edwards for three. Can't get it to go, making him 0 for 2. Launches it. And it's MP with a rebound. MP's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Hachimura. Back to Burke. Here's Hayes. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the layup is good off the glass. Hayes has got his first 2 points.
You'd certainly like to see a little better rim protection right there.
Well, Grant, we've heard Anthony Edwards talk about trusting his teammates. He understands you need everybody.
Yeah, a lot falls on his shoulders offensively with this team, BA. So those playmaking decisions in the moment, a lot easier said than done.
Now here's MP. 10 points for him. The 3 ball. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds now in the game. DeSumo outside. Pass to Edwards. There's the 3. And Reeves pulls it down.
He's letting it fly, but the results just have not been there.
MP outside. Looking to get back on track. And Gobert with a block.
More than 7 feet to contend with and a wingspan that might be north of that. Good luck getting a shot over Gobert.
James is checked in for the Lakers. Doncic comes in for Smart. 30 seconds left in the first half of basketball. 5 to shoot. Burke, the pass to Hayes. And here's Doncic outside. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Pass to McDaniels. Out to DiVincenzo. Minnesota again missing. What a performance for Julius Randle. He has been the story for the Timberwolves. He put together 10 points in the quarter. Back to the game after this break.
Thanks for tuning in.
Well, I think for Los Angeles, this is when it starts to get real. You're past the opening night energy, and you're not as well rested as you were in the offseason.
Yeah, it's time to show us what you really can do.
Moving on now to the first half of play. And how about Julius Randle's contribution?
He's imposing his will at the offensive end. Points are coming from down.
That's it for us. Thanks for
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You know, LeBron James has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah. They've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Second half underway. Here's who J.J. Redick's got on the floor. We've got Austin Reeves. DeAndre Ayton is out there with LeBron James. Then it's MP, and it's Doncic in at the 2. Pass to DiVincenzo. Connects from downtown. DiVincenzo's got his second basket of the night.
DiVincenzo was hunting for that opening on the perimeter, and he finds one right in the corner.
Now here's MP. The slam from MP.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Tipped and stolen by Reeves. Here's Burke. Pass to James. Punching it inside. LeBron.
Wow, they're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
Outside McDaniels. It's Edwards on the wing. Back to Daniels. Now Randle. Checked by James. 6 on the shot clock. And they'll get another chance. McDaniels, that's good.
Making the save, McDaniels secures the rock and gets the second chance look.
James, a screen on McDaniels. To the paint. And there's James on the assist by MP. MP's got assist number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Outside McDaniels. Randall, the pass to McDaniels. Edwards looking for an opening. Gobert with a screen on MP. Oh, Gobert rocking the rim.
And, you know, you give Edwards credit for making the right decision there, feeding his teammate. Smart, good basketball.
James against Randall. James passes to Reeves. For the tie. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Randall, good.
And when he's in the zone, it's very hard to slow down Julius Randle on the offensive end. I mean, he's got serious power to his game.
James, a screen on McDaniels. MP outside. James against Randall. Lets the three fly. James can't get it to go. The Timberwolves lead by 5. The #1 overall pick in 2020. Grant, you think Anthony Edwards has a shot to become the best American-born player in the NBA?
You know, I think his aspiration is higher than that, B.A. He's thinking MVP, face of the league. And if you ask me, he has the talent to do it.
Lakers trail by 5. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Throws it up high. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Excellent timing by Ayton on the alley-oop pass. He's perfectly positioned to throw it down.
Here's McDaniels, and he drops in the layup off the glass. McDaniels got 11 points.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
MP, the pass to James. Good, and the assist goes to MP. And it's now 23 points for LeBron James. DiVincenzo finds McDaniels. Here's Randall. And no good, trying to use the glass. Lakers trail by 3. Kicks it out to MP. And stolen by Gobert. Outside McDaniels. Randall, the pass to Edwards. Six to shoot. Doncic pulls down the board. Doncic has got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Still searching for his first bucket. You wonder how far ahead they'd be if he was playing anywhere near his full potential.
MP no good. And so Randall will bring it up for Minnesota. It's a 3-point game. When this one's over, they'll be off to Charlotte as they take on the Hornets. That's the first of a 3-game trip out on the road for them. The shot no good. Some solid defense from James.
Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack.
Pass to MP. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Hayes is checked in.
Oh, my.
Big time right there.
Yes. Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the rafters.
Doncic, a screen on McDaniels. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. Outside Edwards. Pass to DiVincenzo to the left wing. Randall left side. Just 5 to shoot. DiVincenzo against Doncic. DiVincenzo can't hit. Lakers trail by 5. MP outside. MP getting it done inside.
I like how assertive MP is down there. No question that he's got the skills to score in the paint.
The drive by Randall. The kick out to Edwards. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Hayes has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
On the wing, MP. McDaniels covering, and so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And they were top 10 in lowest opponent scoring. They were a team that watched a lot of film, did their homework, and were able to be pretty good on the defensive end.
And their offensive execution was simply outstanding. They finished in the top 10 in field goal percentage because of how disciplined and focused they were on playing to their strengths. Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. The Sumu comes in for McDaniels, and it's Highland in for DiVincenzo. Outside Reeves. Doncic up top, guarded by Edwards. From 9 feet out, and that one's good. Doncic has got 7.
Luka is a massive guard. He can do damage inside just as easily as outside.
Here's Randall. Using his post moves to get the 2 points.
Woo, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Anderson's checked in for Randall. And here's a look at the top shooters last season. No wasted chances among this group. In the 3rd spot, Rudy Gobert.
So consistent from the floor. He shot it at a great clip last season.
And Grant, this defense of the Timberwolves, one of the league's stingiest.
Well, if you look up and down their lineup, not many weak links for opponents to target. And then, of course, you've got 4-time Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert, on that back line. BA, they're tough.
They set the pick. There's the triple. Highland misses. Lakers trail by 4. Now MP. He's got 15. MP, a screen on Gobert. From deep, here's Doncic. Edwards pulls it in.
Not his best night, and not the team's best night. Sometimes it just goes that way.
Doncic against Highland. Pass to Dosunmu. Reeves with some nice D. Los Angeles has got nothing to fall here in the 3rd. 0 for 4. Another miss by Doncic.
Hey, the struggle is real. He hasn't found much success with his offense today.
And Reeves has got the ball here for the Lakers. Trailing by 4 to the inside. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Love the playmaking ability of Reeves. Looks to me like he improves this area of his game every season.
Highland, the pass to Anderson. Now here's Dosunmu, guarded by Doncic. Anderson for 3. Doncic pulls down the board. Doncic has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. A chance here to catch up with Ali from the sideline.
Hey, thanks a lot. Rudy Gobert talked about his objectives. He said, my goal is to be the best defender ever. And now my only focus is to win a championship and to keep impacting my team. Keep trying to make my team the top defense in the league. I think that's the best measure of an all-time defender. Back to you guys.
He can lock it down. Okay, thanks for the report, Ali. Outside Edwards. Inside. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert. Some changes for Minnesota. Phillips comes in for Rudy Gobert, and Mike Conley is subbed in for Anthony Edwards. For Los Angeles, they've gone 8 of 15 in the 3rd quarter. MP outside. Ayton with a screen. MP, the pass to Ayton. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Ayton's got 6 in the quarter.
And that's just terrific body control by Ayton, setting a solid pick and then quickly getting himself open.
Stolen by Ayton. 44 seconds left in the third. Hayes with a screen on Highland. MP against Highland. Oh, what a take from MP!
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
The shot by Conley, no good. The Lakers in the lead. Pass to Doncic. Screen by MP. Puts up a 3. Rebounded by Highland. Here's DeSumo. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good!
Great job ending the quarter on a high note.
Tie game in Minnesota. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Julius Randle out there with Kyle Anderson. Then it's Bones Highland. Then there's Mike Conley. And it's DeSumo in at the 3 slot. So that's the Timberwolves 5.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
MP outside. Out to James. And here's Doncic outside. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Shot's good by James. Now it's a 4-point Los Angeles lead.
His overall size and strength really sets James apart from the rest of his peers when you think about his skill set inside.
Anderson can't get it to go. The Lakers have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. That one goes in. James has got 29 points.
You know, he may have a scorer's mindset, but Reeves makes plays for others, too.
Conley passes to DeSumo. To the middle. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Pass to Randle. Now Anderson. And finished off by Anderson.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Now here's MP. Inside. Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
One of his specialties on display there. A nifty lead pass.
Randle right side. Anderson with a screen on James. Pass to Anderson. Takes a 13-footer. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. Doncic has got 9 rebounds now.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game, and that's helped them stake this lead.
Oh, I didn't know that was on the menu. Austin Reeves getting himself a dunk.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. And the Lakers making a change here. Aiden's checked in. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. And a big reason their team is down, the three-point line. Coach saying in the huddle, we have to battle on the perimeter. They're outplaying us from the arc. Guys?
As always, Allie, we thank you.
Unselfish. As somebody who already draws a lot of defensive attention, Edwards has to be willing to make that next pass.
Here's Burke. To the inside. And Ayton with the stuff.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
Ayton, a screen on Randle. Here's James. And the Lakers get it back. And here's Doncic outside.
Even though he hasn't found his groove tonight, his teammates are picking him up.
Here's the pick to the paint. It's stolen by Doncic. James double teamed. Pass to MP. And he lobs it up. It's stolen by Highland. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Edwards against MP. And here's Highland. Shot clock at 6. For 3, Randall. They get it again. Down low. Here's Barrentay. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
And playing very well here in the second half. I mean, their shooting percentage is now over 50% from the field.
Yeah, it's not a surprise then to see them out in front the way they've been efficient offensively in this half and actually throughout the entire game.
Ayton, a screen on Edwards. MP outside. Pass to James. Now Reeves. 4-3. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Reeves continues to prove just how valuable he is. I mean, he's a guy that does a little bit of everything to help you win.
And he's good on the first of 3. And Minnesota making a change here. And the second free throw is good.
One of the tough things about guarding Reeves is his change of pace ability. I mean, he gives you a lot of different looks, a little bit herky-jerky and kind of unorthodox, and all of that keeps you off balance.
DiVincenzo, the pass to Edwards. 3-pointer off the mark.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Pass to Ayton. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
And we know Ayton has all the tools to be a top big man in this league. He just needs to show it on a nightly basis.
Timberwolves trail by 8. Here's Edwards. Ant-Man getting it done inside.
He didn't have a single point in the first half. Bagel, 0 points, nada. But he's starting to get into the groove here in the second.
Outside Reeves from the arc. The Lakers with another miss. Minnesota's gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Offensive rebound. The kick out to Edwards. Here's the 3. Down it goes. Edwards for 3.
And, you know, succeeding in the catch-and-shoot game will really help Edwards set up his drives to the hoop.
The Lakers lead by 3. Ayton, a screen on McDaniels. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
MP outside. Ayton, a screen on McDaniels. James outside. Over Gobert. Here's Ayton. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
I mean, come on, a 7-footer with a 7'5" wingspan. Ayton beats everyone to the ball and converts easily.
Randall deciding where to go with it. Outside, DiVincenzo. Hook it, and it's Randall with the assist. Randall's got 4 assists now tonight.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Count it.
Wow. Ayton basically shrugging off the defense inside.
Randall outside. Back to DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo with a screen on Doncic. McDaniels from long range. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
And Gobert with a block.
No surprise Gobert sent that shot back.
McDaniels inside. MP's there. Randall outside. From behind the arc. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Doncic has got 11 rebounds in the game. Pass to James. Takes the 3. DiVincenzo pulls it down.
He managed to knock down 1 triple in the first half, but nothing since then.
Now Edwards fires the 3. Oh, it doesn't go. MP with it. James, a screen on Edwards. MP inside. Guarded by Edwards.
What a bucket for MP. He's so hungry to own these big moments.
Now Edwards. 17-footer is in.
Edwards is who you want to go to in the clutch. When you need points, Ant will usually find a way to get them for you.
MP with it. Randall's in his pocket. Oh, LeBron hammers it down.
There is no doubt about who they were going to on that one. Of course not. LeBron coming through.
Edwards. Yes, sir. Banking in the layup.
At every level, Edwards has been the go-to guy for his team. It's in his DNA.
MP against Gobert. LeBron! And another dime for him. That's another dime from him.
He's tallying them up fast, B.A.
It's Edwards on the wing. Covered by MP. Here's DiVincenzo. And yes, sir! In stride on the lay-in from a sweet assist.
Look at DiVincenzo going on the attack. Knows they need some points on this possession, and he delivered.
Now James. Now MP. MP going to work down low.
Coming through in the clutch. MP with the big-time basket.
Gobert with a screen on MP. Up top, Edwards. Covered by MP. Gobert with a screen on Doncic. Now Gobert. Oh, ho, ho! That's a man on a mission right there.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Outside Reeves. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Edwards fires. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Doncic there for the rebound. And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. All right, thoughts on what coach is going to do here?
A chance to tie it up here.
A critical possession, no doubt. We'll see what they draw up.
They haven't held the lead for a while.
And, B.A., that's why this possession is so big for them. It could be the turning point in the game.
Ayton, a screen on DiVincenzo. Doncic! And so it's Minnesota who scrapes by with a win. Okay, Dominic, thank you.
Here we go. Game 2 and our rookie.
mention the 11 to remind them to be vigilant and responsible, keep attention on the action, and to remind them to have hand open to deflect any call that goes sideways.
I would remember to do that before the game starts.
In 2021,
I've never been to like a
109
big
international
theatrical
players on
projection.
NBA
That would
rosters.
MP in the house.
I was trying to schedule 2 international.
Ain't ready, MP.
Shaking, MP.
You're on beat. Let's go.
Look out there, MP.
So what happened to the lady that I replaced?
Yeah, you stepped out for yourself with an autograph. Hey, what's up for dinner tonight?
He's about to tear it up.
And out here getting loose, guys going through some drills. Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. And tonight, we've got the Charlotte Hornets playing against the Los Angeles Lakers. Kevin Harlan here alongside Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. And one thing to note, MP has vocalized his desire to be the top rookie in this class. He wants to outdo his peers every time he's on the floor.
And MP talked a big game, but